Welcome back to Look at the Set, and today we are taking a much closer look at the Mod Garage because we have it here in person. So we'll do kind of a quick on the outside and then kind of get into it. This is the Mod Garage by Lumibricks, set L9088. It has 1,935 pieces, 4 minifigures. It has a car, which is pretty cool. It is 10 by 1 by 1 by 8.9 inches, and it retails for $100 USD. It is available in multiple places: the US, Europe. It shows out of stock for Canada right now, UK, and there's even a global option, so it seems like you can get it in quite a few places. Just make it, I need like a little turntable for this. So let's start with the roof and kind of work our way down. So up here we have this like slanted roof, which is protecting this little area, which one has some sort of, not a gate. I know what that is, a ladder. This is actually your battery pack for all of these lights. I do love that the lights are different for different areas. Got one of our minifigures up here. Got some little details like a tire, pizza. All of their stuff is printed, so you don't need to sticker anything on. A couple of the older sets you do need the sticker, but not on this one. You got the front of a car right there and a little skylight so you can kind of see into the garage. Got your like air con or something up here. I'm not exactly sure what that is just because I haven't been up there. Then you even have a little garden. If we come out to the front, you can see that you have your sign. It says Roar Wild, I believe. Not exactly sure why. It doesn't roll off the tongue great. As you see, you have another light here, and this one's a strip light, whereas the one back there is just like a little bulb. Then you have your tire, a couple of signs. Once again, all of this is printed. Look at that. You got another minifigure here and a fire hydrant. A little sign out here. Go over to the side here where we have more lights. Looks like this might be their, maybe they're connected. I don't know how those systems work. Some sort of little air duct going in. You see you have a door. The doors do open and close. A little basketball hoop and implied basketball. Some other just little detail things. Couple more characters. You even have, you see right here, there is a bunch of like graffiti on the inside of this. And a stack of tires. On the back, this is one thing I love. Actually, we'll come back to the back last because we're going to need that. On the side's nothing too crazy. You can see a couple of the little wires that run through here, but nothing too crazy. So let's actually go over here. One of the other things this comes with is a car. Thing is, this car is moddable, so you can change out the front, the back wings. I think that's the back right there. You can put that back, something like that. You also have a couple carts you can use in the garage. Those were just kind of a couple extras. It also came with a lot of extra tools. I have a whole bunch in a box. So let's go back over here and see some of the fun stuff. So if you can pop open this door here, maybe, there we go. And it actually does fold like that. You can kind of notice there's a little lever here. If you go in, pop the door up. So this goes up and down. And you can roll your car right inside. Now it might be a little difficult to see from here, so let's flip to the back and then we will check it out that way. Okay, so we're back to the back, and this whole thing can pop off. Just pops right out. So there is a couple things on the back wall. Let me just angle this better. You got some stairs going up. You got a picture of one of the cars, probably the car on the back. Little extra pieces, tires, not tires, thing that goes in tires, and then just more of a little storage area, double-decker storage. Looks pretty good. So I'll set that off to the side, and we'll come in here where we can see a lot more detail. If you can see back there, we have a like poster of like maybe a dad and a son, or maybe daughter. Got a little box for your tools right here, little railing because there is a stairs up there as well that come all the way. You see one of the like spotlights up here that really kind of beams down to where the car would be. Then you can move down. Over on this side, you have a lot more stuff on the wall. Some more car parts on the wall to swap to. And you can definitely see where the car can drive up on. And over here, you have even more car parts. We can move this out of the way. A little like air tank. You have some sort of magazine, Zen and the Art of the Car, or maintenance thing, item. You also have, there's a better look at those graffiti. Have some drawers there. You have some more diagrams. You even have, let's move this guy a little bit, pop that out of there. Something to change out the tires and the wheels. And I'm not sure what this is. I'm guessing this is something to do with this, but it doesn't actually do anything. I'll put that back later. Plus everything inside opens nice and easy. I did forget to mention there is another strip right here. Oh, and there is, let's see if I can get a good angle. Not really, let's see. That little white spot is like a mini fan to be able to see everything. There's a little better viewpoint of the diagram. Here's the instruction book for the set. It is quite thick. It is very book-like. You kind of need stuff to hold, hold it open to be able to see everything. There was an item on here. So, a couple things I really liked. Love the lights, gives more of a challenge. Some of the struggles that I had with the instructions, didn't really show the best of like how far to leave the cords on the lights out to make sure it would reach something. And I don't remember exactly where, but there was a space in here that it had a brick that suddenly showed up and then disappeared in the next, and then it showed up again on another page. For the most part, it doesn't happen, but I did notice that a couple, or really only once. But one of the things I really like about the instructions is they highlight everything that they add. So everything that's new that is added is highlighted. So when you get into things that are like, once you're in the details, it's much easier to find. That's the cords. See, like all this was added. And then we only ran into one other issue where this wasn't properly fitting. I don't think it was a me issue. I think there was something we had to change to make it fit. Someone had mentioned how to do it, and we did get it to fit, and it does look really nice. Oh, that's right. This piece had disappeared on an instructions there and back. There was a couple little minor issues, but overall, it's a really nice build. I'm excited to do more and see more of the Lumibricks sets, but definitely a great set to start out on. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this set. Would you build this set? Are you going to check out their other sets? I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!